May we fight. Why, Anarius? What are you truly after?
My rightful place is in the heavens.
Is that why you seek to destroy all that we created?
Sanctuary is an abomination!
Hello everyone, and welcome to my update video for Eternal Server Chain Lightning. I have made this video only for people requesting if possible update to do Eternal Chain Lightning Tier 100. For that reason I have disabled monetization on video. After 5 days since took a break from season, this is the best shape could get my old build be able to finish Tier 100. I am not proud of it, and I believe the game is completely unbalanced for Eternal. Now, if you want to follow the build, you will see further in video is still fast farming tiers 60 to 70s with no stress on survivability, as build invested a lot in defenses. But is going to be a challenge for tier 100, and you need to try maps with low elite density. High density of white mobs are fine, like Domhain tunnels. I use penitent unique boots mostly for the defensive utility it brings. It enables permanent close-range ever-living aspect 25% damage reduction and all the Paragon DR from chilled enemies. It is doable also without them and go for standard legendary boots with exploiter aspect. On the chest ignore my intelligence affix, and go for affix more armor plus or other defense. My gear is decent enough but still had to improvise as I was playing season by now, did not play Eternal more since season start. In short time I got back to Eternal, had an issue crafting maps tier 100 too. So I finished also at tier 99 and few others 90 plus. If you want go for tier 100, be sure you farm sigils before, as there is no guarantee we get a tier 100 map. Not even when finished map tier 99. If follow build your total armor should be close to 6,000 and maximum life 13,000. I do miss some affixes, but you will see the right affixes to reach those values on the D4 planner I will make. Also be sure you use Iron Skin Elixir when try tier 100, like I did. Instead of intelligence affix you should go for affix plus rank of Horfrost, or plus rank of all defensive skills, or cooldown reduction. Build does not need resource generation, better get maximum life affix or for more DPS lightning critical damage. I have a bad affix roll on helm, mana should be fine if have 130 plus maximum mana. Is very important the recharging aspect on the other ring, to be high roll. Otherwise you need mana cost reduction on amulet. Also needs 1 maximum mana affix to be able reach easy 130 plus maximum mana. Next I will show my total stats page to make an idea. followed by skill tree and Paragon, and also gameplay farming lower tiers 60 to 70s. Keep in mind that during fights, all damage reduction reaches higher numbers because of passives on mana consumption and teleport use. Like said during video, if want to tier 100 Eternal with this build, you will need be patient and runs will be around 15 minutes with only the boss fight 2 minutes. Sure, if take a good shrine can be lower times and if improved gear, but even so will be slow, probably 10 minutes best gear. So unless you see it as a personal challenge, I do not recommend bother with it. Tier 100 has no reward satisfaction, can get same loot in tier 60s. And they seem balanced the game around seasonal overpowered hearts. A good idea is wait also season finish, maybe they address the Eternal server balance by add the season mechanic or something else. The first points in skill tree are only for enchantments Firebolt and Frozen Orb. Firebolt provide permanent burning, so we benefit from damage reduction on burning enemies and also DPS buffs. Frozen Orb provides constant vulnerable and chill, coupled with aspect Frozen Orbit. Devastation for maximum mana increase. For Eternal I made a strange Paragon, with only 5 boards to focus a lot defenses, with no static surge board for maximum mana. So we need reach 130 plus mana with 2 affixes and devastation. We do not use crackling energy, and go for greater chain passive. Be sure you focus to aim the chains, as if you miss the first target you do not get no mana back from recharging. Also avoid suppressor maps in high tiers, for low tiers they are doable if positioned in such way to have other mobs inside his bubble too. In this way chain does not get destroyed. I did want to finish tier 100 with pure chain lightning. But if you want, can add easy Hydra in build instead of unstable currents. That will make a bit easier tier 100. You only need Hydra 5 points and is burning passive summoned Hydra. That passive it scales with monster level, so in tier 100 will do a lot of damage. You can try remove Firebolt enchant for Hydra enchant, plus add Hydra in bar. And in Paragon you only need the Burning Instinct legendary node that is very close 3 points on current Paragon board I made. That is all you need for Hydra to do decent damage in tier 100. But keep in mind, Firebolt enchant provides permanent burning damage reduction as chain lightning hits all monsters usually. With Hydra enchant you will have less, and more compact, burning applied, so less damage reduction overall. Frozen Orb provides constant vulnerable and chill, coupled with aspect Frozen Orbit. Firebolt provide permanent burning, so we benefit from damage reduction on burning enemies and also DPS buffs. Please follow Paragon board's order for rare node requirements. I made this time for Eternal server a Paragon with only 5 boards for high defense focus. It still works good DPS for tier 60 to 70s. Got most of the damage reduction from burning, chilled and vulnerable enemies. Also some maximum life nodes. Here is the Burning Instinct node, only 3 points to reach it, if want add Hydra in build. There is no need for other change in Paragon, except 3 points. Thank you all for watching and for support. Next days I will go back to season to try create or exclusive DPS crackling energy build, and after finish that, to start create fire builds for tier 100 season. In future, if we get major changes on Eternal server, I will try go back to it and update Chain Lightning build. As they announced Season 2 already, we'll fix resistances on Sorc. At that point, resistances will help probably to invest less in defenses and more in DPS. Further on in video will be the Tier 66 run,